Hello and welcome back to the postscript season of non-canonness. When we last left our protagonist, she had defeated Erika, and I just released Maurice because I wasn't allowed to have him. Now, come to think of it, this is Celadon City. Celadon department stores in Celadon City. There might be cool things in here that I can buy. The TM shop is is at the 3rd floor. Does this place have any awesome TMs that I could very much have used ages ago? It's entirely possible that it does. Frustration. Oh, I can get infinite returns. Nice. And swagger, I suppose? Just, it would be nice if you actually showed what these attacks actually are. Well, that's dig. Stealth rock. So there are a few things that in here that could be awesome, I suppose, but meh, nothing I feel that I have a super desperate need for right this instant. So I suppose this time I shall go to Cerulean City and try to get that gym all sorted out. Why? I don't know, because I feel like it. Or, actually, come to think of it, I seem to recall hearing that Janine is the gym leader with the lowest levels. In which case, maybe I should go there first. I'm actually not sure if that's even true, or that might have just been for regular gold and silver, but... Okay, this is a new route. So, will I get something amazing? Already have one. Do not already have one. When I see Slugma, I can only think of Team 4 Stars runs. With their beloved son, Ivan Ooze, and their beloved other son, Melvin Tooze. I simply found the name Melvin Tooze to be a rather hilarious name, just trying to make him not be Ivan Ooze, but still clearly referencing him at the same time. And now that I've brought up Team 4 Stars run anyway, I suppose I should also just mention the fact that at the start of this Soul Silver run, when I ended up with Chikorita, my immediate thought was just, God damn it, there is no way I am ever going to be able to measure up to the amazingness that is Mr. Steak. And, to be fair, I don't think I did ultimately measure up to the amazingness that is Mr. Steak, but I don't know, I came close. Cubey was cool in his own way. So for that I specifically just decided to go the exact opposite route of the amazingness that is Mr. Steak, just so that I wouldn't just end up imitating them. Which is why their Meganium was a complete literal retard, whereas mine was, well, Cubey from Madoka Magica. I don't know, it seemed like a logical thing to do anyway. What with my character being evil, and Cubey being evil and adorable, and Chikorita being adorable. So, yeah, I don't exactly expect Jack Frost to die immediately from this. He is going to live long enough to make it back to the Pokemon Center. Unless I somehow manage to take every possible wrong turn. Actually, his HP is decreasing faster than I would like. He still got 105 though, so yeah, it's still not a problem. And dang it, I forgot to give that Slugma a name! In which case, for the time being I am just going to ignore it. And then, if Shadowfax were to die, maybe I will consider that Slugma as a replacement, except probably not, because I would rather use Nick, to be honest. But one thing's for sure, I want Tim to be back on the team, because Tim is a trusted member of this team. In some sense, I really do feel like Tim's entire character arc in this game was kind of amazing. Starting out as just something I considered a total nuisance and didn't really even want, using him only as an A-gem slave, and clearly not giving a damn when I caught him, and then he ultimately ended up being on my champion team. That's quite a rise in prominence over the course of the game. Ah, you foolish bikers. You have no idea who you're dealing with, do you? Now, if I use an earthquake and then switch out Merlin for Umbrage, I will just be dealing devastating damage with absolutely no risk to myself. Now die, Krogunk! One of your kind once killed my Korra! I don't like the fact that you killed my Korra. That was a very mean thing of you to do. And I am clearly one to talk when it comes to doing mean things. God, that's a lot of experience being gained. That Weezing probably also has levitates, doesn't it? In which case... neither of these dudes are particularly excellent against Weezing. I am going to switch to Eneru and Merlin. And hope that the Weezing doesn't explode. Though, I suppose... it doesn't really have the greatest attack stat, and it's way below my level, so even if it explodes, it's probably not going to murder me. So then... yeah, Flash Cannon. I don't foresee these dudes having something else that would actually resist a steel move. I mean, I know that steel is immune to poison, so it only makes sense that poison does not resist steel. Ugh, so much experience being gained. And that's another Weezing that we just saw will be one-shotted by Flash Cannon. Well, that was an extremely long and difficult path. And there is grass here in which I can catch things. But there are people who are going to want to fight me as well. They're like bird catchers, I presume, and Jack Frost should be able to deal with bird catchers just fine. And now I can see if I can catch something amazing. I just caught one of you. I didn't even give you a name. I really should give you a name, but I didn't. And I caught one of you last time. You did get a name. Your name was the Kenya. Something new. Nope. Well, that was a waste of time. Now, time to actually reach Fuchsia City. You know, I almost feel half tempted to see if I can actually get the PAL Park here working and transfer over Pokemon from my Leaf Green file to this game. Though even if I could, they would be over-leveled. So, I suppose that would actually be a terrible idea. Plus, I mean, it would probably be breaking the Nuzlocke rules. Though, I mean, it's not like the rule set specifically forbids it. But I won't. So, here we have another gym. Unlike in the regular Gold and Silver, he no longer calls me the champ in the making, but instead a legend in the making. Because I mean, I'm already the champion, so obviously that just makes sense. Right, I have found the gym leader, and I only battled one of her cronies ahead of time. 5 Pokemon, and yeah, okay, Jack Frost can deal with a Crobat. I was about to say that that's going to be immune to his earthquakes, but it won't be immune to his ice fangs, however. Okay, I might need to switch him out. And of course he misses. Why would he not? Well, Eneru should not be as bothered by the screeches, because I'm pretty sure that Crobat does not have any sort of moves that can inflict devastating damage on a steel type. And of course, Eneru has 100% accuracy with this move. So, what are you going to send out now? I presume it's probably going to be something with a ground move, such as like that Needle King I just fought against. But who knows, really? Because I'm actually not looking up these teams ahead of time. Level 44. Yeah, that's kind of pathetic. Now, Merlin, go out there and psychic this thing to death. I'm just constantly waiting for other foes' Weezing-used explosion. But so far, that has not happened. And it didn't even successfully poison Merlin. Moo-hoo ha ha ha. And since I've also mentioned Team 4-star, I suppose I should also just acknowledge the fact that, yeah, Merlin is basically slow Mara. Except he's a dude. But, I mean, they have similar movesets, they have the Shell Bell, so he's basically slow Mara. Okay, you know, I was expecting a bug move there, but I figured that was why you sent out this Gyarados, but apparently you don't have any bug moves. Which is a bit foolish of you, my dear Janine. Though, I mean, it actually hurt Shadowfax more than it would have if it did use a bug move. But still, you should take advantage of stab moves if you can, you know? Unless Gyarados just doesn't have any sort of good bug moves, but I would have expected it to have something. Yeah, okay, as a gym leader, you are kind of pathetic. I mean, okay, that's actually on par with Lance's strongest Pokemon, but still, I had to beat Lance to get here. You can be stronger than him, you know. Oh. Now I hope this Venomoth doesn't do something evil in response to me mocking it relentlessly. Okay, that could be evil. But we shall see. Alright, now she didn't use a full restore. So let's see how evil this is going to be then. Rather evil. Well, Umbridge then, I suppose. That was not very effective, and it wasn't a critical hit. Are you serious right now? I suppose I have underestimated Venomoth. And then again, Venomoth is, of course, the infamous dragon killer, which is referencing yet another run by someone else. And I suppose I don't really even need to say who that was referencing, because I'm going to assume that everyone in this fanbase knows about Twitch Plays Pokemon. Ah, couldn't you have given me Toxic instead? I know that's what your dad used to do. And now, the trouble of getting out of here. I suppose it was only in... well, was it only in later games that they started introducing the fast route out of the gyms? Or at least they're not doing it here in Kanto at the moment, which is lame. Well then, there is another route over here, wherein I might catch a Pokemon. Shocking, I know. Well, at least I think I might catch a Pokemon, but it sure took a while for me to encounter something. I did have a Hoothoot, so you don't count. I'm pretty sure I still have a Hoothoot, because, owing to the fact that I don't care about Hoothoot, I never used it. Go away! Ah, I should have just killed it. Otherwise, my telling it to go away and then going away myself just makes no sense. And now I suppose I gotta beat up this guy before I can actually catch something, hopefully, maybe. Right, will it be something? Oh my god! That is indeed definitely something! Now, you know what would be amazing? If it also has a lucky egg. But I wouldn't exactly expect it to have a lucky egg. But we shall see. Provided I can successfully catch it. I mean, it's half my level. Even as a special tank of legendary proportions, I still don't exactly think I can just catch it like that, so... just gonna throw some dust balls at it then. At least I don't think it can flee in this game, because it's not in the Safari Zone. Oh, but come to think of it, I can paralyze it, provided I can hit through all the minimizing. And now I am going to lock Eneru into Thunder Wave. Well, I mean, given all the minimizing this chance is doing, it might actually take several Thunder Waves for me to take it, for me to actually paralyze it. And of course, it can status me. I'm not even going to bother with awakenings. I am just going to continue spamming attack. Alright, it is paralyzed. So then, will I now be able to catch it? I don't like the fact that I'm using Dusk Balls. A Dusk Ball does not go very well with Chansey at all. Ah, I really thought I had it. And the text also really thought I had it. But I didn't have it. Now you had better be holding a lucky egg when I finally catch you. Except there is a 5% chance of that happening. And yeah, it was a 5% chance of getting Chansey. I don't think I'm going to hit two 5% chances at the same time. Or, well, strictly speaking, No, the chance of getting a lucky egg is 5% of 5%. Well, in any case, it has been captured. Now I gotta remember to actually name this one. Your name, which is totally a name and not just a collection of words, is Paper Wall. Because you're a bit of a wall, but at the same time you're about as fragile as paper on the physical side. Now then, to see if I actually did get absurdly lucky twice in a row. Oh my god, I actually did! So, that's absurd. Wait, was it actually a 5% chance in this game? But before I even check that, I need to save this. Oh my god. Yes, it was a 5% chance, and on top of that, the odds of encountering Chansey were 1%! That is completely absurd! So, now that we have confirmed that my luck is completely and utterly insane, I suppose I should go back and do the thing I was originally planning to do. Of course, I say all that, but strictly speaking, neither the lucky egg nor the Chansey is actually something that I'm likely to have a terrible amount of use for. Well, maybe if I actually do suffer a death, which, I mean, it's not impossible, being that I'm still under-leveled compared to the gym leaders around here, and I'm not actually preparing that much for the battles with them either, so maybe I will suffer a horrible casualty sometime soon. Now, I think maybe I actually have to go in here and... or apparently not. I mean, I know there's that side quest I have to go through before I can even actually get to this gym, but... in that case, maybe it's just to go to the power plant first of all, and then I'll have to find out what's going on there, and then I can go after the last Team Rocket grunt. Do I need cut here too? Thankfully, it appears I don't. I'm pretty sure that in gold and silver you still needed cut to get through here, which is lame. Seriously, Game Freak, don't do that. Nobody likes it when you do that. Already have one. Oh yeah, and come to think of it, this is also the same file where I did in fact catch a 100% legit shiny. So, okay, I suppose me getting that Chansey with a lucky egg wasn't actually the most unlikely thing that's happened in this game. And that's 3 Rattatas in a row. So, no absurd luck here. Because if my calculations aren't wrong though, getting a Chansey with a lucky egg without any sort of stuff to boost your chances ahead of time is a 1 in 2,000 chance! Which is still more likely than finding a shiny, but still, 1 in 2,000 chance! I mean, 1% chance of getting the Chansey in the first place, 1 in 20 chance of getting the lucky egg on said Chansey. I think my calculations are correct. It's not at all unlikely that it's going to have some sort of psychic move. So therefore, Eneru. But instead, it's just going to sharply lower my defenses again. And that's not gonna do you any good when I'm going to outspeed you and murder you with a super effective Thunderbolt. At least I reckon it should murder. It did indeed murder. I mean, Eneru has a special attack lowering nature, which is dumb, but he is still powerful. And he is not going to be able to even touch that Sand Slash. I was about to send out Tim, but then the Sand Slash is probably going to use Earthquake, which Tim is also weak to, so yeah. Not going to use Tim. Well, it's not Earthquake, but it's still a ground move. Which causes things to slow down significantly. Now, For a second I thought that was a dark move, which might have been bad. But it wasn't a dark move, and so it wasn't bad either. So, this is still the same route, right? Route 9. Yes, it appears that it is indeed still the same place. Now, I'd better not find something amazing once I get into the water. Because if I got something amazing the moment I got into the water, I would be annoyed. Well, I'm now on Route 10. I already have a Goldeen. I do not remember catching a Goldeen, but I suppose I did in fact catch a Goldeen at some point. And I'm pretty sure that Zapdos is going to be standing right over there, but he's a legendary, so I can't catch him anyway. Oh, don't remind me of Charlotte. Then again, she wasn't... there is no Zapdos here. I was about to say she wasn't exactly the most tragic loss, but... I mean, everything was a tragic loss on that tragic day when my entire team died. And that's another route where I'm not getting anything. So, I think I need to actually talk to the boss before I can properly trigger this quest. Well, I now know that there is in fact a thief on the loose somewhere, and... I just got word from Cerulean. It appears that a shady character has been loitering around. Could I ask you for your cooperation? The shady character was hanging around the Cerulean gym. And obviously we have nobody else who can better help us for this than a 13-year-old girl. Well, knowing who that shady character is, I have certain business with him myself, so... yeah, I'm actually quite okay with helping you in this case. For it benefits me too. Oops, I'm so sorry. You're not hurt, okay? I'm very busy. No time for talking with you. Not good for me if seen by somebody. Oh no, you seen me already. I make big mistake. Hey you, forget you see me, okay? You seen hurt, no nothing, okay? Bye. Bye, go-go! Get back here and start working for me, you douchebag who isn't working for me! And who do I have up front now? I still have Tim, and he is still among the lowest leveled, so... But at the same time, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have to fight a whole bunch of grass types coming up just now, so... I should probably be leading with Shadowfax instead. Alright, so I just need to fight him. Yet, no big business, okay? Think I did, if stopping the energy, big panic and unlucky here for people. Secret is my mission, so I tell you not. But if win you do versus me, a man I be, and mine secret to you tell, you understand? Battle begin we do. Right, Tim would actually have been able to handle that just fine, but... so can Shadowfax. He can probably one-shot it, I reckon. Aye! No, believe it, I can't. Strong be very much you. Match I am not. Okay, tell you mine secret, will I? Machine part steal by me. Hide it I did in the gym of the Cerulean. Near inflatable tube put it in I. For Jim, look at it. But you forget me not. Beat you for sure, will Team Rocket. Come from Johto, will they? Mine allies, yes. Will revenge you, they are. You say what? Team Rocket by a go-go? You taken over by you, it is? Your house is on fire, it's called now. Oh no. Should I do not now? What on from now? me. I can't read this guy. Okay, I joined your organization. Stuff. I should have hacked that dialogue too, but I didn't. So, now that that's been settled, and I have a moron in my ranks. Wait, why do I even want a moron in my ranks? Oh well. Everyone knows that every evil team has morons in its ranks, so clearly now your house is on fire is more of a proper evil team. Well, I'm not sure of the exact area that it is in. Wait, don't I have a dowsing machine? Apparently, I do not have a dowsing machine. So, that's interesting. In that case, I'll just have to continue looking around for it. Will Vega be able to find the thing? Find out next time.